The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions.
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded at the 2. A little juke. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Wait, that 380! 48, Mike. Stay with your man.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, that 180? Check 48's the money. I know he ain't got it. Sugar! Smooth!
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, fellas.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And now again, The play clock's going to run out on him. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20.
Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, Delta. Right here.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got it to James White. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, and it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason.
Wait, 20! Hey, Foxtrot! 40's a mark. Hey, ball 66!
From the gun, it's Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Shotgun now for Brady. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Goal 50. Hey, Charlie. Check back 40. Check back 40. Let's go. Hey, goal 66.
Free to throw again. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
72. Hey, Orbit. Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike. Bring it. Mike 40, Mike 40. Hey, come on out here. Come here. Hey.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, exit. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, 66.
Again, it's Brady. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Hey, look, 48. Hey, we got Mike for 48 right now. Let's go. We want this. Mike, 48. Mike, 48. Rip. I got it. 48. 48, Mike. 48, Mike. Get your swerve on. Hey, echo. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike. Hey, check it. Easy. Hold 50.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gostkowski with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check what? Check 50. Check 52. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Check 3, check 51. Next box. Right. Check 37.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Check 26, check 26.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. They'll run on first down. Ingram. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Check your hot read. Tight dog. Check 13.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Dante Hightower on the stop. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Caught right side, it's Snead. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, Mike 7. Hey, no, it's just the mic right here. You go Mike 40. 72. Mike 40. Check. He's coming. Hey, zoom. Check. 40. Hey.
From the gun, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Hey, team 6. Mike's 40. Mike 3, win now. Here I come.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Regular.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40. He can't hang. Sugar. Let's go. Hey, Mike 40. Mike 40. I got one. Mike's 40. Rip left. Shadow.
Operating from the gun. Brady. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Wait, 20. Let's go on. No, 66. What's that in? Got it right. Bravo. 4 down. Hey, look, 48.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Brady now on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Mike 40. Get him. Yeah. Go Bandit. Hey, Alpha. Mike 40. They can't hang. When he hit.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Braxton Berrios, his first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got it. Go. Tighten up. Back. Joker.
On 1st down. It's Ingram, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. They'll run on first down. Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 4.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now Jackson.
Hey, come on.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Check, he's coming, he's coming. Hey, box truck, box truck. Here I come again, here I come again, here I come again. Check. 40.
Throwing on first down is Brady. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Hey, Charlie. 40's mark. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike's 40, man. Hey, Alabama. That's the way. My chance. Hey, wahoo. Hey, check it.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Run
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. And Jackson throwing once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target. And it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch this.
Again, Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin. His 2nd touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Brady now on first down. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he'll let this go for the end zone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. And that's complete. It's Watson. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Brady again. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
27, 29, Alpha. Hey, 66. Hey, high 7. Alpha.
On first down, Brady. It's caught. This is White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that will get them one closer. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's checking crowd. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Slam. Yo. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. And not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. To throw is Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Ozzy! Hey, seam 6! Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. This is Ingram, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise as the Ravens push further out in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3-point.